How's it going? Jason from Fret Nation. A little follow-up on the Sadowsky MetroExpress basses, now that we've gotten a few of them into the hands of customers. And most of them are very happy with them. And just a little follow-up. So they are not hum canceling pickups. They are single coil pickups. On the JJ models, when you have the pickups in unity, so pan center, they cancel each other out. And once you go, like right now, I have this amp set up at a reasonable volume. There's no noise right now. I'm going to crank it up. This is pretty loud. This is just amp noise. So if I play, it's going to be, yeah, very loud. We don't want that. And this little piece of paper is rattling. Okay, so I turned it up very loud to show you what these pickups do. Now, with a single coil pickup, there's going to be noise when you're not pan center. So these pickups, for some reason, they don't have a low, what single coil pickup sound is normally described as a 60 cycle hum. This is a higher frequency. So I'm going to pan just a little bit towards the neck pickup and see if we get that noise. Right now the treble is boosted all the way up. Treble and bass are all the way up. So that's some single coil noise. Now, we've noticed that in some environments, it's louder than others. Our electrical here is pretty good. Keep in mind, I'm completely cranked on my amp. My master volume is almost at 3 o'clock, and the treble's all the way up. I'm turning down the treble now. Now the treble's down, and if I put it in passive, we still have it. It's there. It's not super loud. If I was to play bass right now, so this is neck pickup. I'll put a bridge. Now, keep in mind we're in passive, and the treble's all the way down. This is active now. Treble and bass are all the way down, so it's basically the same as passive. You still hear a little bit of noise, but once you're playing, you don't hear it. If you're running a compressor, your compressor is going to raise up the noise floor, so you're going to hear things like that more. And that's normal with a compressor. So if you have an instrument with a single coil noise, you don't run a compressor on it, or you set your compressor a little bit different. So again, when I pan center, the pickups are canceling each other out. So if I boost the treble, it's going to get louder. We just put 18 decibels of treble on there. So and again, I'm cranking this. This is at almost 3 o'clock on the master. And I'm playing through this cab right now because it has a tweeter, so it exaggerates any treble noise. But again, pan center, it's gone. But again, no one's going to really be playing with the treble all the way cranked. And I mean, it depends on the sound you want, but you know, if you don't want this noise, what we can do is install the hum canceling pickups. And we've been doing that in these, and then it gets rid of that noise completely. And that's just a single coil noise. For some reason, these pickups have a little bit of a brighter sound to them than other single coils. But, and again, we're completely cranked. But even if we're not cranked, I'm going to turn this down to normal, which is about 12 o'clock. So treble and bass all the way up. We're cranked. We're favoring the bridge. It sounds great, even with that little bit of noise there, and our treble and bass are all the way cranked. And there's a little bit of noise, but it's single coil pickups. That's to be expected. If you put it in at unity, there's none. So absolutely huge sounding basses. So there is some pickup noise. There's single coil pickups. We could get rid of that. The other thing to note is they put 18 millimeter bridges on them, and the neck is still suitable for 19 millimeter spacing. So they are, from what I'm hearing, are going to have 19 millimeter bridges available. So if you really wanted 19 millimeter spacing, you can get that out of the bass. One of the popular modifications for the higher end Sadowskis, people buy the 19 millimeter basses and put an 18 millimeter bridge on it. So it's like, poof, upgrade, right? But yeah, they're excellent sounding basses, excellent playing basses. Single coil pickups, there's going to be some noise, that's to be expected, but it's normal. And it's exaggerated in some environments. When the treble is all the way up, it's exaggerated some more. But I mean, yeah, on the PJ models, anytime the J pickup is introduced, you're going to have some of that noise. But again, your playing is going to be louder than that. So I mean, again, we're at 12 o'clock. So once you're playing, it's not really there. If you're playing with a compressor, you're going to raise your noise floor, so anything like that on any instrument is going to get raised up. But yeah, that's basically a quick little follow-up on the new Sadowsky SMX basses.